talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And it's the Celtics ball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Havlicek against Dang. And it's Havlicek missing. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And another turnover here by Chicago. Here's White. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Collins. Now here's White. Havlicek outside. Over Butler. Nice shot from the wing. Chicago leading. Kicks to Sloan. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Havlicek, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, and among the many things to like about Hondo, he is strictly about the team. Willing to take on any role. He just wants to win.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Break. 2 shots.
First one, called for. Boston making a switch here. Free throws good from Havlicek.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And Sloan kicks to Butler. Tries again, and the layup is good.
Yeah, sometimes he comes off as maybe being laid back, but Gilmore is a fierce competitor in the post, and it comes out in his rebounding more than anywhere else.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here is Butler. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Six to shoot. For 3. The shot will not fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bulls lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Finals. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one. Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So it's Boston now. They trail by 3. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Pierce is out there with Havlicek. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Parrish. And it's Allen in at the 2 spot. Shot clock at 6. Here's Havlicek. And shot off. Good work defensively by Rodman. Here's Butler. Rebound Boston.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Here's Parrish, and it's Parrish finishing it off.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's Sloan. To the left wing. Down low. Gilmore passes to Sloan. Connects from three-point range. Sloan's got 5 now.
We know he has the range, and we know he has the attack mindset.
Rondo passes to Havlicek, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
Rondo is out there to distribute the ball. He is a master at finding the open man.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Some changes for Boston. Russell, he's checked in for Pierce. And it's Bird in for Havlicek. Rose with the ball. Pass to Love. Outside Jordan. Fires from deep. And again, Chicago. No good. Boston trailing. Rondo passes to Bird. Outside Russell. Dishes it to Parrish. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Passes it to Jordan. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from Allen. Bird, the pass to Cousy. Back to Bird. Over Pippen. That one off the back iron and out. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. A three-pointer is right on target. 8 points for Michael Jordan.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Cousy, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Chicago leading. Outside Rose. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Here's Cousy. He's covered by Rose. And the rejection by Love to the inside. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Cousy. He's covered by Rose. Here's White. Good D by Jordan.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
That's blocked by Bird. And they're able to recover. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Cousy. He dishes it to White. They need this, and the layup is up and in.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Chicago calls timeout. outside. Jordan kicks to Rose. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Love the aggressiveness, the tenacity of Derrick Rose. Love driving the basketball into the teeth of the defense.
White the pass to Cowens. Jones looking for an opening. And here's Bird for 3. No good that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. It's Jordan on the wing. That falls. Nice speed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 4 assists now tonight. And it's Jones with the ball for Boston. 9-point game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
56 seconds left in the first half of the game. Back to Garnett. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets it to go.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Now here's Rose. 6 points for him. He kicks to Pippen. There's the dish to Love. Outside Rose. Shoots from 12. And that one goes long. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Rose against White. The shot, no good. Nice D from Rose. From deep three-point range, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. SRO, standing room only.
Ooh, nice.
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Got Shaq here, got Kenny the Jet. Looking at the Bulls, after falling into a 1-0 hole to start the series, they look to be getting back on the right track here tonight. And it's crucial that they do hold on to this halftime lead, because falling behind 2-0 would leave them with a very steep hill to climb. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bulls?
Well, they played excellent defense. You know, they set the tone by getting down and dirty at the defensive end. They really controlled the momentum with the attitude and the toughness. They might need to make some adjustments in the second half, but so far, they look good, just like me.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Boston?
Sink shooting the back.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half. I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. They've got Pippen. Derrick Rose is out there with Michael Jordan, and it's Love in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Bird. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Yeah, and every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. The Bulls leading by 6. Love outside. Back to Jordan. Inside. Here's Pippen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Here's Kuzma. Feeds it to Russell. To the middle, McHale. Second shot opportunity. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 6 rebounds in the game.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Celtics trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And it's good for 2. And it's 8 points for Rose.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
Here's Bird. Chicago grabs the miss.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Jordan with the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
John Havlicek on the wing. He's got 6. Outside Rondo. McHale upside. 6 on the shot clock. Nice ball movement by Boston. Parrish. Gilmore grabs the miss.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Sloan's shot is off. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Down by 12. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And check in for Kevin McHale. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Havlicek. It's blocked. Here's Parrish. Offensive rebound. Pierce kicks to Allen. Now the pass to Havlicek. Clock at 4. And finally they hit one. Havlicek's got 8 points.
And guys, you got to know who you're guarding. You got to run the shooter off that sweet spot. And for Havlicek, that's anything in the mid-range area.
Rose gets the bucket.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Rondo passes to Parrish. Back to Rondo. Havlicek outside. Pass to Rondo. Now Havlicek, defended by Butler. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. To the paint, here's Rose. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Rondo finds Pierce. Here's Parrish, defended by Butler. Pass to Havlicek. Makes it off the glass. 10 points for him.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Chicago calls timeout. Gilmore passes to Day. Dishes to Sloan. 1:43 left in the third quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Outside Butler. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Celtics trail by 12. Here's Havlicek, and Havlicek throws it down.
And guys, Havlicek in a nutshell. Just constant motion, unparalleled stamina. This guy will wear you out.
Butler dishes to Sloan. And the three ball is good. Sloan's got 8.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Havlicek the pass to Collins. Now Garnett passes it to Havlicek. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
Butler passes to Sloan. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Celtics trail by 11. Here's Pierce. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And Pierce always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
Here's Sloan. He's got 8. The kick outside to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Butler's got his first bucket in this one.
I love this about his game. Jimmy Butler recognizing the situation, playing foul line down.
And Garnett, that's good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now here's Butler. From past the arc. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's Chicago in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Chicago leading by 9. On the court right now for the Celtics. You've got Russell. McHale is out there with Bird. Then there's Havlicek. And it's Kuzi in at the point guard position. Now here's Pippen. Back to Love. 5 on the clock. No good there. Nice D from Bird. Celtics trail by 9. Here's Kuzi. The pass to Bird. The second chance effort. Good work defensively by Rodman.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
Here is Havlicek. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. Back to Havlicek. Outside Russell. Bird against Pippen. Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Bird.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Bird against Pippen. The shot misses. And it's Boston the other way. The shot's good from Kuzi.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
The Bulls leading by 7. Pass to Jordan. To the inside. Here's Love. Banked in off the glass.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Here's Boston now. Cousy passes to Russell. On the wing, Bird. Rodman covering. Bird kicks to Russell. 6 on the shot clock. They shoot again. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Chicago calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Jones checked in for Boston. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with the team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thanks so much, David.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Here's Cousy. Pass to Bird. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. One on Pippen. And the first one drops. Bird hits them both.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Now here's Rose. Rebound, Boston. Russell's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Cousy. He's covered by Rose. Cousy can't hit. Pippen against Bird. Pippen can't hit.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
This is why Derrick Rose is considered one of the best at his position. He is not afraid of going down low.
Now a timeout called by Boston. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Michael Jordan.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. And here's Jones. Over Jordan. Misses off the right iron. Chicago leading by 9. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Well, for the Celtics, this one not looking good. Here's Cousy. Kick Gets it to McHale. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And you got to love Cousie's ability to really create opportunities for his teammates. Just a pure point guard with superior passing skill.
Now here's Jordan. Here's Rose, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Boston.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Rose has really accepted the responsibility of being the leader of this team. They look to him to deliver night after night.
And Rose drops them both. Celtics trail by 11. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Jones. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Rose against McHale. From about 16. Second chance shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Team Chicago, Artis Gilmore. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Here's Cousy. Bird outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls. Passes it to Jordan. To get open is Pippen. A shot by Jordan, no good. And it would take divine intervention for them now to get back in it.
Yeah, I'd have to say, guys, I don't think the man upstairs is really focused on the comeback.
Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Cousy's got it back down to single digits for the Celtics. Outside Jordan. And so it's Chicago winning this one. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Where do I start? Where do I get my rhythm? Where do I get my groove? I always start off with a bounce. You just start with a bounce, and then it's over. And then you see.
I'm part of the baddest game, most successful game in the world. I went to Portugal this year, and the young tour guide goes, "It's Doris Burke from 2K." It wasn't Doris Burke, the announcer. It was Doris Burke from 2K.
Oh! Okay, all right, that's it. That's payback. We're good. We're good. The game can end.
Oh, Giannis. Look at Giannis taking over the game. Great first pick by me. Easy bucket. Easy bucket. I'm a good sport. Just kidding.
Oh, good block. All right, 10-9. Sub to be the first one. Give me that LeBron. Woo! There it is. Sub, you're the first guy.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With Brett Bailey and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers facing the Houston Rockets. So the Lakers win the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Baylor. And there's Bryant, then there's Shaquille O'Neal, and it's West in at the 1. Now here's Kobe. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Oh, that mid-range Jay usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's West. Elijah Wan with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Elijah Wan does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter. Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
The Rockets shoot their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The first one falls.
And really, on top of all else Harden does for you at this end, he's a tremendous free throw shooter, around 85% for his career. Clutch.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Kobe passes to Abdul-Jabbar. That's with a wide open look. And again, the Lakers no good. And it's Harden with the ball for the Houston Rockets. We're about 1 minute into the first. West against Murphy. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Bryant. Pass break, the Lakers. Here's Baylor. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
Harden the pass to Elijah Wan. So here's Murphy. Abdul-Jabbar covering. Lets a floater go, and they pick up 2.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, I talked to the Lakers head coach. We spoke about his approach coming into tonight. He said, we're playing an excellent team with lots of talent, and they're well coached. We don't want to go down 2-0 in this series, so our mindset is this is a must-win game. Kevin, we'll see if they can pull that off after their disappointing start to this series.
Thank you, David.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here is Harden. Just 5 to shoot. But they'll they'll get another chance. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, Malone is an absolute nightmare on the offensive glass. Does a great job of establishing that position for that putback slam.
Now, here's Bryant. Stolen by Harden. And it's Houston on the break. Harden's got the ball, and it's good. 2 points.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And Bryant kicks it to West. Over Murphy. Shot's good from West.
And how about the lift West gets on his shot? Leaning back just a touch. Very difficult to contest.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Some changes for the Lakers. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played, and finished off by Drexler.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
Johnson against Drexler. And the basket by Johnson. Houston in the lead. Here's Paul. Here's the floater. He lays it in.
Love the deft touch from Chris Paul on the floater there. His timing on those shots, sublime.
Johnson inside. McGrady covering. Johnson can't hit. Rockets leading by 4. And that one's good. McGrady.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. Here's Goodrich. And the shot goes in. And so here is Houston. Drexler outside. Steps back and fires. He can't get that one to fall. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Here's Gasol, and the layup's good off the glass.
I mean, is it fair that Pau Gasol could stand on one block and rebound on the other? That's some length.
McGrady outside. Pass to Sampson, down low, and taken away by Johnson. Now the Lakers on the break. The open shot by Worthy, and good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. It's all knotted up.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Now here's Drexler. It's good.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Los Angeles now. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Johnson. Kicks to Gasol. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Paul gets it to go in.
It almost feels automatic at that point. The confidence that Chris Paul inspires in his teammates. It's surprising if they don't make the play.
Now here's Goodrich. From deep three-point range, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Rockets lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And glad to have you with with us as we get going here in Game 2. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And it's Paul with the ball for Houston. They lead by 4. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Magic Johnson is out there with Byron Scott. Then there's Worthy. And it's Mikan at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Sampson. And it's blocked. Now Scott. The pass to Johnson. Here's Wilkes. Inside. Here's Worthy. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Drexler. Yeah, by Mikan. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Worthy with the bucket. And so it's Houston with it. Paul surveying the floor. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Some of the success to Chris Paul being able to drive has to do with his devastating mid-range game. He makes the defense play him honestly everywhere on the floor.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Some changes for the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Worthy, and West subs in for Johnson. And Murphy dishes to Harden. From outside the arc.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Scott. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Abdul-Jabbar passes to West. Here's Mikan. Malone with the block.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Houston shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
What's up?
And that one falls for Olajuwon. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. West kicks to Kobe. Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by Houston. The 3 from Harden. It's good from long range. Harden's got the lead up to 8 now for Houston.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Bryant dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to West. Looking to end the run. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low, Malone. And it's Malone finishing it off.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Timeout called the Lakers. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Harden the pass to Olajuwon. Murphy with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. Shot clock at 6. Over Baylor. And it's off the back rim. No good. Lakers trail by 10. Here's West. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Murphy against West. Olajuwon in the high post. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Murphy against West. Over Murphy. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Jerry West.
A little mid-ranger is going to be an easy shot for him when he's got that much of a size advantage.
And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. .110 left here in the second. Bryant, that's for 2. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. And now just a 4-point Rocket lead. And here's Murphy. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Olajuwon. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And here is Los Angeles now. The try by Bryant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the line for him here. The free throw dropped for Kobe. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Chamberlain's checked in for Shaq. Saul comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. Magic Johnson, he checked in for Baylor. And it's Goodrich in for West. Bryant hits them both. And so here is Houston. They've led by as much as 10. Paul against Goodrich. Paul passes to Yao. Houston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Young. James Worthy's checking for Kobe. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Feeds it to Goodrich. James Worthy on the wing. Drops one in from the wing. Worthy's got 8 points. Ball outside. Over Goodrich. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets ahead. They lead by a bucket. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Halfway home, tonight's Western Conference Finals battle. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. We've had a great view of all of the action here. Looking at Houston, getting out to a 2-0 lead in the series would mean so much to them. And it looks like this game could go down to the wire trying to achieve that goal. This game is definitely still up for grabs, the way these two teams are battling. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Well, they've been pounding. I mean, pounding it in. Not just taking the first 3-pointer when it came across. That keeps the defense on its toes.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, they had no consistency on the defensive end. It looked like they were building confidence, and then boom, turn up the volume. A series of bad plays. They're giving up way too many good looks.
And that wraps up the halftime show. 3rd quarter set to begin in just a few.
What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Final. An exceptional performance so far from Moses Malone.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We've got Moses Malone, Harden out there with Elijah Wan, and it's Murphy in at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Now here's Kobe. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's rebounded by Houston. Malone's got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Harden. There's the feed to Malone. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Malone. So here is West. Pass to Bryant. Over Harden. And Kobe the bucket with the assist by West. 6 points for Kobe Bryant.
And so in control of the game. West keeping the defense off balance with that pass.
Harden can't hit.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
To the inside. Count it, and the foul. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And the Lakers making a change here. And that one falls for Olajuwon. Lakers trail by 5. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Malone with the steal. Stolen by O'Neal. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Shaq's got his first 2 points.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
To the middle. Here's Olajuwon. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's Bryant, and Kobe throws it down.
Yeah, love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
And there's the pass to Olajuwon. He kicks it to Malone. And again, the turnover by the Rockets.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Scott. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's West. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Malone outside. Hands it from downtown. Malone's got 13.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Wilkes, the pass to West. Can't hit from in close. Rockets leading by 4. Harden against Scott. Olajuwon. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Pass to West. Mikan. Rockets with the rebound. Malone's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
It's deflected. Stolen by Harden. Here's Murphy. That shot misses. And the Lakers take it the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now here's Shaq. He feeds it to West. Just 4 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Wilkes, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
no doubt it's a bit of an odd form for Wilkes on his jumper, but I tell you what, it works. His touch is just so soft, and one of his coaches said watching his jumper was like watching a snowflake drop.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Swap here for the Lakers. Ball outside. With the shot. That one wide left.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
How about the authoritative throwdown by Pau Gasol, making his presence felt and rocking the rim?
And so here is Houston following the bucket by the Lakers. The three from Drexler. That's good. Great play set up by T-Man, Tracy McGrady. Drexler's got 7.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Johnson kicks to Goodrich. An easy 2 points on the layup.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. Worthy against Drexler. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Lakers trail by 3. Johnson wide open. He fires. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. Tracy McGrady on the wing. He's covered by Goodrich. McGrady dishes to Paul. Over Goodrich. That's good from Paul on the assist by McGrady. McGrady's got 3 assists in the game. The Lakers on offense. 19 seconds left to play in the third. Goodrich against Paul. 6 to shoot. Outside Worthy. From deep, Johnson. That shot off the mark. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Rockets lead by 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Kobe. Baylor is out there with Worthy. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position. Drexler's shot is off. Lakers trail by 5. Outside Baylor. And the dunk by Baylor.
Oh,
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now Drexler.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
McGrady outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Free throw, no good for McGrady. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles, trailing by 5.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Now here's Paul. Here's McGrady. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Worthy. It's rebounded by Houston. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Yao. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. 10 points for Kobe Bryant.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Tomjanovich. Shot clock at 5. Houston needs to get a shot. Three from Drexler. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Kobe attacking. Here's Baylor. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Clyde Drexler.
You know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots. Free throw good from Baylor. Jack is checked in for the Lakers. West comes in for Johnson. That one is no good.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Harden the pass to Olajuwon. Harden bounce pass. Abdul-Jabbar against Olajuwon. O'Neal with the rebound. The Lakers trail. Here's West to tie it up. And he sinks the layup.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Murphy passes to Olajuwon. Over Abdul-Jabbar. Olajuwon, no good. Olajuwon's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. And a nice shot by Bryant.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Now, here is Murphy. Here's Malone. Will it go? And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he makes the first.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
So he gets them both.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
To the paint, here's Shaq. A shot missing. Good D by Olajuwon. Murphy against West. And the basket by Murphy. Murphy's got his first bucket of the night.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Yeah, this is a big-time moment, and so him stepping up his intensity, staying in attack mode, that's nice.
A shot by West. He can't hit that shot. And Houston the other lane. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Harden. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Here is Harden, following the basket by Elgin Baylor. Passes it to Olajuwon. Rebounded by the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar's got 9 rebounds now tonight. A 17-footer. Another shot. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just spins off the D with ease. Despite getting hacked there and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Kobe against Harden. To the wing right side. Here's Olajuwon. It's not going to go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Baylor kicks to Kobe. 55 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It falls!
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowered the opposition.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by 5. 52 seconds left to play here in the fourth. here's our Jordan player of the game, Jerry West.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, during the break I was able to catch the message Houston's coach gave to his team. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 7. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seven seconds left in the fourth. Harden the pass to Malone. Shot to stop the run. No good at the rim.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Here's West. And so the Lakers take the win. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA. Presented by 2K Sports. So long.